Okay, what is up, guys? The moment has finally come for the room tour. It's been a long month with a lot of personal stuff at home, work, and everything else. That's why I haven't been able to post anything. So, yeah, I've been game hunting this whole time, so you'll be able to see those in upcoming videos. I might actually put a link to the Instagram so that way when I do find things, I can at least post stuff on there too. That's my dog making mess already. So let's just get this room tour started so y'all can see everything I've done over the last year, basically. So I'll give my phone to my wife so she can record, and I'm sure she's probably going to talk throughout the camera while I'm showing things or what she likes. I know there's a few games in here that were hers as well, so we're just going to do a combination of everything. So let's get on to the tour. Alright, so as you can see, I mean, this wall is almost the same like it was, but it's a little bit different as well. So first, we'll just start with my favorite, which is the Final Fantasy wall, obviously. These are actually Japanese mangas from Final Fantasy 11. This is a calendar from the studio Final Fantasy as well that I got on the PSP. I forgot what year it was, but that's still kind of cool to collect. The Japanese version of Type 0 right here. The original Final Fantasy 14. And then all my other little Final Fantasy stuff that y'all noticed. Even the amiibo of Cloud. So these are just novels that I have for Final Fantasy X-2. And then Final Fantasy VII book as well. And if you're wondering about these little figures right here, these I actually got from Double Jump Video Games. I think that's the only place I know that has them. As y'all know, I got this last year from Retropalooza. So now let's go on with the Sega stuff. So these are all my loose cards. I actually got this at Best Buy when it first came out, so that's kind of good. There's one that fell. These are my only Atari inbox right here. So a lot of memories that I have with the Sega Genesis, and well, these are Game Gear games as well, but a lot of my favorite memories were definitely playing Bram Stoker's Dracula. That was a good one. And then, I don't see Jurassic Park, I think that was another one. That's what besides Castlevania Bloodlines. So yeah, I have quite that's a Quackshot, really hard game, but fun. Sonic Spinball. Remember beating that game with my brother. So we had lots of fun on that one. And then all my Master System games. Even the import for Mortal Kombat. Sega CD and Sega Saturn down there as well. I do have a couple more imports. I think one's Tom and Jerry down there. So yeah, that's what, if y'all remember, that's what Michael gave me not too long ago, I think in January for my birthday. From the actual actor, Walter Jones. So that's cool. Saturn stuff right there. Now, the PlayStation 2 section, PSP. Then I got my actually 1, 2, and 3 here. I do have PS4 and 5, but it's all in another room. Eventually, I'll get them all together, so let's just get started with some of my favorite stuff right here. Being Rockman -2 in Japanese, really good. And then got the Lunar, which I know they came out recently with another remastered on that one. For the PS4 and I think Xbox it came out.
Don't know.
Both Fantasy Star portables. But yeah, I have a decent collection on the PSP. So if you want to show the camera on what I have here, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll move on. These are all Dragon Ball Z figures up here. Whenever she gets to it.
Right now?
Yep.
A lot of them.
Those are old original figures. Alright, so that's all my PS2 collections right there. Which, let's see, some of my favorite ones that I've actually enjoyed. Dot Hack games. Only have the first three, I'm still missing the fourth one. Let's see what else I have that I enjoyed. Off the Castlevania games. Big box on the Devil May Cry series. Besides all the Dragon Ball Z games right here. Dragon Quest 8 big box. Oh yeah, I have quite a nice collection on PS2.
A lot.
Final Fantasy 12. Gauntlet, which is good.
Jeez.
The Harry Potter games. This is a hard one to find right here. I remember getting this for $20 right here. Magna Carta. They do have a second one on the 360. I think that one's a little bit hard to find nowadays. Let's see. Actually, the Mortal Kombat game. I know they had a new one of Phantom Brave that just came out. Which I have that on the 5 as well. Resident Evil Essentials Collection. Oh yeah. Really good games I have for the PS2.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah, I have a lot. Actually, I think I remember finding this at a Goodwill. I think this is based on the film, huh?
I don't know. Maybe.
I heard it is.
Don't know.
And besides, let's see. Of course, I don't have my favorite one here, but we'll just do SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain.
That movie, I guess we're gonna have to watch it since it's a game.
And then my PS1 collection. Still, that being one of my most expensive ones. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, which I think is also in that collection. All the Final Fantasy games up here. Because I know, where was the Tactics, I think it was. Which I know I have somewhere up here. Oh, yeah, is this one? Yeah, Tactics. I know they're remastering this one as well soon. So that's going to be interesting to play. And then the Legacy of Kain, I know they're releasing. I know I have the Legacy of Kain. Let's see. There's a Lunar. Jurassic Park. Legend of Mana. Yeah, Soul Reaver. I know they're remastering these as well. Oddworld. This is a game they need to remaster. The Parasite Eve collection. I wish they do these. That'd be awesome if they ever did one day. So it's the Parasite Eve. Let's see. No, not that one. Mega Man 8. X4. Now I have Mega Man Legends up in here. So somewhere up in here. Yeah, Legends and Legends 2. Really good games. Xenogears, I have Vagrant, Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a Vagrant Story as well. Vagrant Story. Yes, I played a lot of the Xena game back then. Then these are all the Japanese games here. I do have a few down here. These are my big box stuff for the PS3. And then just about my whole PS3 collection down there. Of course, I'm currently playing Lightning Return, so that's in a different room right now.
Why is he barking out now?
Who knows? Few of the wrestling games on there. Let me move big old Taz real quick. Yes, he was. I found him at the Katrina, by the way. Just laying on the street at the Katrina, so I'm like, mine. So now he just stays in the game room, chilling in there with me.
He's a bodyguard.
Yeah. So a lot of my Sailor Moon stuff up here that I had a lot that I had over the years.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh yeah. I grew up watching the Sailor Moon stuff. So this is my little Sailor Moon shrine right here. Even my Game Boy Advance. I know the only color at that time was this pink color, but it is what it is at that time.
Looks like you need some more stuff. More videos.
Dungeon Dice Monsters, if y'all remember that. Of course, the Japanese ones, I think they were a lot better. Because it came in cubes, and you undo them, and then it had the pieces as well. So Mega Man 1 through 11. Vinyl soundtrack. That's cool right there. So what you see at the bottom is all my hardcover strategy guides. And then some collectibles right here. I kept them here at the bottom because that's just the easiest way to have them. Besides my program book from the concert I went to back in, I think, 09? Yeah, 09. So I put these up here as well. Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix for the GameCube. Donkey Kong, which I have 2 sets of bongos. Of course, y'all seen this before. Michael ended up giving me this one year. I don't remember what year. I think it was, maybe it was this year. Maybe it was for Christmas last year. The Golden Frieza. Yeah, and Super Saiyan Blue. Nice little addition for the game room. Alright, so let's move on to some of the stuff you've seen already up here. Besides one of the figures I have that I found recently, which is Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss together. This I haven't played yet. I actually might do a recording on this. So if y'all want me to do a recording, let me know and I'll try to do a gameplay on it. That'll be interesting to record. And some of my big box stuff from the original Xbox and 360. Books I have found over the years. A couple of my PS3 games, big box stuff there.
And more games.
Oh, this is all my Xbox and Xbox 360 games. Which, I know I mentioned this in the video before, I found that at Goodwill. So that's kind of interesting. The only Magic game on the Xbox. saw some Mortal Kombat games, which this game they need to remaster hopefully one day. Got The Sims, Star Wars, you know, the usual good stuff.
Lots of games.
Of course, it's like one of my favorites as well, X-Men Legends.
All you gotta do is come in here and just choose a game to play.
Same thing like my 360 collection. I mean, Dragon Ball Z games. I think that's the Connect one right there. Then all the Final Fantasy 11 ones right here. Fallout 3. All the Halo games. More Connect games. I'm trying to get every single Connect game there ever is available one day. I know this game's been, I don't think it's been redone, but I know they have it on the PS3 as well. Let's see what else I have. That's like another good franchise. Record of August War. Let's see. Well, I know this is something my wife enjoys. Sherlock Holmes.
Of course.
All mystery stuff. And then I know I mentioned this before. Still my favorite wrestling game from the SmackDown vs. Raw series.
And the pillow.
This is, oh yeah, I kind of match my arcade, which we'll get to in a little bit too.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I kind of redecorated it a little bit. I mean,
Kinda?
I think this section is still the same a little bit. Minus a couple of things, that's still the same. So it's all three of the Final Fantasy Ultimisia collection. I think that covers 1 through 11 or 1 through 12. Actually, no, 1 through 14. And then more of these Zelda hardcover books down there.
Jeez.
So I got my Super Nintendo down there, Master System, Xbox, the PS1, and then I'm actually playing one of my favorite games on the Genesis, Mortal Kombat 2. And then, of course, y'all seen my arcade before. Guess I put these two wrestling figures here, Undertaker and the Mankind, because the very first pay-per-view, well, not the very first pay-per-view, but Hell in a Cell back in '98, I believe it was. That's why I put them two right there. When you scroll down, yes, this is the original newspaper when the Titanic sunk. The actual newspaper. So that's just a new addition to the game room, even though it's not gaming related. But it's still an interesting piece to have.
Very good movie also.
So I'm keeping that preserved in that hard frame. And then, so the games I'm currently playing on my PS4 and the Wii U, Final Fantasy 8, 10, 2, 12, and 14 right there. So I have my, just a few little knickknacks here. This is one of the things Michael gave me as well, if y'all remember that in the video. Then I found this one not too long ago as well. That's what my brother gave me not too long ago. So I have my Sega Saturn down there, the Dreamcast, a PS4, the N64 playing WCW NWO Revenge. Then I have a few other systems like the Xbox One S. A couple PS2s down there. I think another one in Europe down there as well. Actually, I don't think you saw these, but that blue one right there, that's a Japanese PS2. Okay. So when we get to this wall, this is my NES, my Game Boy, all my Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I kind of all mix them in. DS, 3DS, Switch, and my box stuff on the bottom. So this section right here, this is basically my memory growing up. Some of my favorite games growing up of all time. It's like Battletoads. I'm sure a lot of people remember playing that. Burger Time. Contra. I chose this up here because both my brothers and I, we used to play this a lot as kids. So I definitely need to get the box of this game. The original Final Fantasy up here. Really hard game. I still never beat it yet, but really hard.
Fester?
Yes. You got Kirby's Adventure right here. Actually, one of the first NES games I've actually beaten growing up, which is Mega Man 2. Star Trek. Oh yeah. Definitely a hard game to beat. Really hard. Oh yeah, I managed to beat it once. And then I actually managed to beat this game once too. It was really hard.
Turtles.
Oh yeah. So this is my this is the Evercade games right here. I do have the Tomb Raider collection that came with it. Still need to hook that up. So I got my Vita games here. My other NES games. All the Pokemon games right here. Mega Man games. These are my Japanese Game Boy Advance games right here. And the only N-Gage game I have. DS games. A couple of Japanese games as well. I think, yeah, that's from Double Jump. That's in Japanese as well. I know it's kind of hard to see the Switch games, but I mean, I have all the Legend of Zelda ones. Yeah, these are in Japanese. I think these are exclusive to Japan only. It's basically like a Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, but Dragon Quest. And then the original Dragon Warrior monsters, but redone. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what I have. I'll just pause and see what I want to look at. Some of my favorite Game Boy games right here as well. Dragon Warrior Monsters 1 and 2, the Power Rangers games, Castlevania, and that's it for that one. NES Classic Box. These are all my NES boxes right here. Of course, y'all remember me showing this one a while back, finding this at Goodwill.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that was a steal finding that one. Diddy Kong Racing, Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, 2 Japanese games right here, Paper Mario and Yoshi's Island, or I forgot the name of it in English. Yoshi's Story, that's what it was. And then my box stuff for the Super Nintendo. Of course, most of these are custom. Because when I got those custom cases at Retropalooza last year, I was able to actually put them in cases, which I'm happy. So this came from my buddy at Ultra Pinku. I know he changed the name of his company recently, but this game's kind of dedicated to him, which hopefully I can see him soon. So that's Earthbound on Game Boy Advance, basically. So you got Mortal Kombat 2 for the Super Nintendo. Like I said, I remember finding this one at Goodwill. Then I know it's kind of hard to see the Super Nintendo games if you can't see the light. I don't think I showcased that before either. A couple little arcade machines, mini arcades. This is my Japanese 2DS right here. My original 3DS box. With the Wii stand put right here. And then polyroll fell. So this is new as well. The power wheel or racing wheel for the PS1. And the little Moogle. Yeah, so just showcase that around one more time. So yeah, this is my 2025 game room tour. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. It's a different setup. Took me a while to get the TVs in that corner. But I actually like to set up a little bit easier. So like if I'm doing the Connect, which I will be doing eventually, I have all the space I can deal with when walking around. I mean, next year, I'm hoping to close in my carport, so that way I can make that into a game room, and then I'll showcase a lot more stuff. So all my animes, all my mangas, I'm going to try to have a little, kind of like a 90s wall with books, so like my Goosebump books, and a few of the books that my wife has as well. Like I know she has a bunch of charm books as well. So we can add that to it. So I'm going to try to make next year's room tour a hell lot better. But I know that this is some of my biggest videos I ever make. So let's try to make this better than last year's video. Until then, I'll definitely see y'all in the pickups on the next video. So until then, keep on gaming and take care, guys.